the Northwest Weather Podcast from Fox 13 Seattle.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Northwest Weather Podcast. This is episode 17. I'm joined by meteorologist Abby Aconi. Hey! That's our traffic guru, Mr. Adam Gerke. I'm Chief Meteorologist Brian McMillan. Hi guys.
Hi.
Happy Friday. This is Halloween.
Yes.
Happy Halloween.
Woo!
That's why Abby, well, she usually wears that around here, but
For those of you who are listening and not watching right now, yes, I am wearing cat ears. It goes with the leopard dress. I am a big cat for Halloween.
Yeah.
Adam, are you anything?
Well, I'm wearing this is my one Halloweenish tie that I've got here. It's a
great.
little skull pattern here from the Treasure
fantastic.
Island in Las Vegas.
what was Tom Hanks's character in it's something S. Pumpkins,
David S.
right?
Pumpkins.
David S. Pumpkins. Yeah. So I'm wearing the David S. Pumpkins tie right now.
Great.
Give him pumpkin to think about.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have been full of it this morning with all the puns. I love it.
I'm so sorry.
All right, guys, we are going to get right into it because it's a big weather day. Let's get into your weather headlines, and we are going to start with Halloween. Well, actually, let's start. You know what? Let's start first off, before we get into Halloween, let's start with, if my computer will work here, with, there we go, how we've done this month. It's the final day of the month, of course, October 31st. And, well, here's what we've been looking at, okay? A handful of warmer than average days. If you remember it was only like 3.5 weeks ago. We were at 75 degrees.
Ancient history now.
October is one of those months where it starts off warm and then it just bombs temperature-wise. And we get cold, okay? And we yesterday had a high of 52. Today's going to be mid-50s. It's going to be cool once again. So this time of year starts getting real chilly, and we got more rain ahead. As far as our rainfall goes, we've had a little over 3 inches now at this point. We're going to make up some more ground this evening. But
we're right on target. We're actually on track.
We are. Couple stories here coming up over the next 2 days. So today and tomorrow. Halloween, it's going to be a little bit more about the rain than it will be the wind, I think. The wind's still going to be present, and we'll still have some gusty areas, especially the North Sound and the northern Washington coast, where we could see gusts up to that 45-mile-an-hour range, maybe a couple of isolated spots around 50. Everybody else, it's going to be breezy, but not like not power outage kind of issues.
So
I'm relieved it's not going to be as bad as last weekend.
And our hanging ghost decorations are not in peril, is what you're saying.
Exactly, yes.
They're
The hanging
okay.
ghost, yes, okay. But then we get into tomorrow, and, some people will start putting up the Christmas decor tomorrow.
Is that for real? Who are you
sure.
if you're doing that? I'm so impressed.
We're going to start busting it
confused.
out, I think. Yes, tomorrow gets gustier, and this is going to be more widespread. These southerly winds moving in as we get into the later morning hours, and we could see some widespread gusts of 30 to 40 miles an hour, maybe even stronger, 45 miles an hour. I think there will be a lot of spots that top out in that 40 to 45 mile an hour range, and that would probably a wind advisory will be in effect for most of us here coming up on your Saturday. That's why we have a weather alert for you tomorrow. We will continue to see rain, but it will start to ease up as the day goes on. It's just going to be a really wet, like 12 to maybe 18 hours here coming up. You have thoughts, Abby?
My thoughts. You know what? There was a moment yesterday morning when I was blowing up your phone. I was getting nervous about the winds tomorrow.
Yeah.
But today I was really encouraged because a lot of those weather models were kind of pulling back a little bit.
A little bit.
And it's really important to look at the big picture and what all of the different model updates are saying in what are called ensembles, where it's just like a compilation, for those of you who don't know, of all these different model updates. So you're not just looking at one guy.
Yes.
You're looking at multiple guys,
Multiple guys, yes.
Lining them up. So, yeah, tomorrow I'm encouraged by the wind forecast, but still tomorrow you could be blowing around a little bit.
Sure, and we could see some power outages tomorrow. So that's something to be aware of. It won't be as bad as last weekend, though.
Selfish question for my mother-in-law. She's wondering... that she wants me to come over and put the foam things over the faucets on the house.
Yeah.
When do I need to worry about that?
You don't need to do it this week. I'm not too terribly worried about it this week. I mean, that really, once temperatures start getting regularly below freezing, is when you're going to want to do that, especially when we start seeing those overnight lows in the 20s.
Sure.
I think you got a little bit of time.
Yeah.
But if she's not using the hose, I mean,
Might
throw
as
them
well
on.
do it
May as
now.
well.
Yeah.
May as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk timing here of the rain. Have a wind advisory for the North Sound and for the coast today. But the timing of the rain is going to be really important tonight because we got trick-or-treaters out and about, you guys. So I do expect the rain to start showing up late afternoon around 3, 4 o'clock. And then
Oh,
right at trick-or-treating time, 5, 6 o'clock.
Brilliant.
It's going to be coming down pretty good. We may get a little bit of a break around 7 or 8 o'clock if you're living north of Seattle. So that might be a time if you want to push your trick-or-treating out a little bit later. But then that'll all fill right back in as we get into the overnight period. And Saturday to start looks really, really wet.
And if you're going out, like out late tonight, you're going to be feeling it too.
Oh, yeah.
Umbrella weather, like critical. You're going to
Yes.
be miserable if you don't have it.
Oh, in your costume's going to get all wet.
Your
Your
It's gonna
costume should
fun.
be a jellyfish at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, with the umbrella and the little
Umbrella and the tentacles.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Halloween forecast, it's going to be cool, low to mid 50s, breezy winds in the interior, central and south sound. We're looking at about 35 mile an hour winds, and then north sound and the coast will see gusts up to 45 miles an hour with a couple of spots.
Great graphic, Brian. Well done.
Well, thank you.
I love
Thank
that.
you. It's very spooky, isn't it?
It is.
In looking ahead, weather alert for tomorrow because of the wind, and then as we get into Sunday we dry out. Partly cloudy. We're also rolling the clocks back an hour. That'll be our first sunset in the 4 o'clock hour on Sunday. First one of the season.
Yikes.
And then in 3 weeks, we're going to, actually 2.5 weeks, our sunsets will be before 4:30 p.m. Yay!
It just seems unreal.
It's so horrifying.
November coming up here is usually the wettest month of the year. On average, we see over 6 inches of rain. So 6 1/3 inches of rain. Our average high temperature on the 1st is 55 degrees, and as we get towards the end of the month, our average high temperature is in the 40s.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's a no.
Clear out those gutters after this weekend.
And here you go. Average first freeze is November 11th. So you have up until about mid-November, Adam,
Sure.
to put the the little covers on the hose.
Yeah,
bib.
a little foam thing. Yeah.
All right. That is your weather. Do you have any traffic headlines?
You know, there's big construction going on this weekend on South 5, the Ship Canal Bridge. This is the third, I believe it's the third weekend of 6 that they are doing in preparation of the Revive I-5. So getting into the city, starting tonight, like around 11 o'clock tonight, southbound I-5 is going to be reduced all the way into downtown, and that's going to be that way till, I believe, Monday morning. There's another construction project, I believe, happening out off of 520. There's several large ones this week. Oh, and South 405 getting in through the Renton Curves. That'll be another closure this weekend that was slated. Now, some of these could be weather dependent, like the 405 business could be weather dependent. So if it really is gnarly, like this, the fire hose does hit us, that may get called off. But regardless, we got those 2 big ones going on a spooky weekend.
Thanks,
So
Adam.
everywhere.
I know.
Get
Yeah.
ready
Exactly.
for awfulness everywhere.
All right, it is
Okay.
time now for our City of the Week. Adam, we got our bell and everything.
Yeah,
All right.
how about that?
All right, so Adam has a city. He's going to give clues. Abby and I are going to try a guess, and you're going to try to beat us to it.
Okay, so beginning. This city, and I will identify it as a city, did originally develop with indigenous peoples of the area here, so that kind of gives you your first clue. But was really identified by the arrival of the Northern Pacific Railway in 1883. That caused a giant boom in the area as it was, beginning in 83. It was selected as the western terminus as a result of that. But that terminus title would be lost in 1893 when the terminus shifted to another large, prominent city here in our area. So it was a boom to bust within less than 5 years.
Bust.
Well, actually, closer to like 6 or 7 years.
Okay.
Any clues so far?
I think I know it actually
Do you
already.
know it?
Yeah.
I think I
Dang
do, but I'm
it.
gonna keep it. I'm gonna.
Okay, so what are we talking? Tacoma, Everett, Bellingham.
I think she's
Mount Vernon.
close when it comes to Tacoma, right? Am I right?
More than
Ruston
close. Yes,
Point.
it is Tacoma.
It's
Oh,
Tacoma.
it is Tacoma. Oh,
Yeah.
it's Tacoma. Oh,
Yeah.
there. Wow.
It was. But so the thing was,
I thought it was Stillicum because
Right.
anyway.
But it was Tacoma, and it garnered the name or the nickname at the time, the City of Destiny, because of that. Because the western terminus was going to be a big deal. It was going to bring all kinds of freight and transit and business to Tacoma. And when that terminus shifted north to Seattle, Seattle became the king that it is, and Tacoma became the bridesmaid in a way, as did Everett. Everett and Tacoma both just were
Interesting.
these smaller port cities that flanked the big Seattle. And it was all because of rail traffic that was coming into the town at that time. But also, that gave us why this is relevant for this weekend. The I believe it was one of the paper writers wrote at the time, Seattle, death rattle, Tacoma, aroma.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa, theme
Good one.
song. That was great, Adam. I love that.
Shout out to Abby for
Shout out
getting
to
that.
you.
So I was going to go with Stillicum
Yeah.
or Kirkland because of the train situation
Sure.
and how those cities ended up not being the big city, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, all right, Abby,
Fascinating.
nicely done.
Look at us go. Hey.
Returns to
well done
form.
The
overall.
cat wins. Yes.
The big cat wins. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us here on the Northwest Weather Podcast. Enjoy your Halloween. Stay safe. Watch out for cars. Watch the kids. And watch out yourself if you're driving around. All right. Have a great one, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Northwest Weather is available wherever you get your podcast.